Coming up on this week's Willie Taggart Show, the Bulls almost pull off the upset in Orlando. A profile of Marvin Kloss, Groza Award finalist. And a look ahead to the final game of the season on the road against Rutgers. That's all ahead on the Willie Taggart Show.
The Willie Taggart Show is presented by Kane's Furniture. Quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. And by Camping World. Camping World and Good Sam, your one-stop shopping for everything RV. By Hooters. Stop by any Tampa Bay area Hooters for your Hooters Rooters USF buttons. Hooters, delightfully tacky yet unrefined. By Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care. By Sagicor. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida. By Tico People's Gas. And delivered by UPS. Let UPS put the power of logistics to work for you.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls get 200 yards, we'll give you a free Movieco movie ticket at Cane's. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls get 200 yards of total offense at any home game, take it to Cane's Furniture and get a free Movieco movie pass. That's right, 200 yards of Bulls offense means you score a Movieco movie ticket from Cane's. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls get 200 total yards, we'll pay for your movie at Cane's Furniture.
Heads up! Now is your time to score at Camping World.
One-stop shopping for the best selection and floor plans of America's favorite RVs.
Stop watching from the sidelines and get record-breaking savings at the RV Tailgate Kickoff at Camping World. We have the largest dealer network in the country, which equals huge deals on brand-new towable and motorized RVs starting from $99.95.
In Florida, with 13 locations across the state.
We're on your team. Don't miss the kickoff of great RV deals.
And visit CWFootballContest.com for your chance to win a free RV.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News & World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best, Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Customer Aaron Swenson bought from us online today, so I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
It went out today, I'm happy.
What if she's not at home?
She won't be happy.
Use UPS. She can get a text alert, reroute, even reschedule a package. It's UPS My Choice.
You happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 I love logistics.
Welcome to the Willie Taggart Show. Hard to believe our last show for the 2013 season as the Bulls get set to go to Rutgers for the final game of the year. Last Friday night in Orlando, a real battle between USF and UCF. 23-20 was the final. Bulls got the offense going in the second half, and this was just a bitter struggle in Orlando. Bulls played some of their best football of the year.
Yeah, I would say probably our best football game as a team. You know, I thought we did some good things overall. You know, they made the play when they had to, and we didn't. You know, we had our opportunities. I thought our defense played outstanding, being able to get 5 turnovers. Whenever you get 5 turnovers, you got to get yourself a chance to win, and we didn't take advantage of it early. But I thought I was really impressed with our offense, how they fought back in the second half, again, to put our football team in a position to win that football game.
UCF had only turned it over 12 times all season long until the Bulls got those 5 takeaways on Friday night. Especially in the second half, you got the running game going, 2 rushing touchdowns. That was great to see.
It was. I thought our offensive line strained a little longer and played a little more physical in the second half. And things that wasn't working for us early, they started to open up for us in the second half. And we were a little more patient with the run, and it opened other things up for us, you know. And I thought Mike White settled down in the second half and really started to execute our offense a lot better.
23-20 the final. We'll have highlights of that game coming up later in the show. All season long, the Bulls have had one great, consistent player, Marvin Kloss, the place kicker, now a finalist for the Groza Award as the top place kicker in the nation. Let's get to meet Marvin a little bit better on the Willie Taggart Show.
It's definitely a great honor to be able to represent USF at a national function like that. I owe it to my teammates. I definitely wouldn't be here without them. You know, the big boys blocking up front. I got a great snapper and a great holder, David Burdetsky and Matthias Chabadi, and you know, much of my success comes from them. So I can't take all the credit for them, and I'll try to go out and win it for them.
Marvin has been very pivotal in setting the foundation of what USF football is going to be. You know, we talk about making plays, and he's one of those kids that stepped up to the plate and made plenty of plays, and now he's known nationally, and when he's known nationally, USF football is known nationally, and I think that's how you start to build things that's going to be special for our football program, and he's a big part of that.
Growing up in Germany, didn't know much about football at all, just really focused on soccer. Soccer's life over there, and I remember going to a couple of my dad's games, you know, as I was a younger guy, and always being around, you know, soccer ball or out on the soccer field with him. And our high school football coach found out that I was a pretty good soccer player and we needed a kicker for the team. So came up to me at school one time, and I think it was like the second or third week of school. So the practice had already started, and asked me just to come out, and they gave me all this equipment. You know, I've seen it on TV and whatnot, but I had no idea how it works. I'm over here putting on my shoulder pads backwards, and my straps are dangling all over the place, and I have no idea what thigh pads are and all this good stuff. So you know, it took a little longer for me to get out to that first practice, that's for sure. But you know, after a week or two, I got the hang of it, and you know, I enjoyed it more and more. And yeah, I fell in love at that point.
What I like about him is he's really competitive, and it's really important that he does his job well. You know, he missed his first kick of the year, and it was not an easy kick, 44, 45-yard kick, and that bothered him a great deal. And to see. What I liked about it was we come back to work on Sunday, and you know, you could just tell by his approach that, you know, he was disappointed, but he wasn't going to let that happen again. And that's kind of when he went on his string of several in a row. You know, I think it just really comes down to attention to detail and work ethic and being a competitive guy.
You know, the first one, I was so concerned of, oh no, what's it going to be like when I finally miss one? You know, I was just focusing all my energy on that, and I went out there, and all that negative energy kind of transformed into me pulling that kick a little bit. And you know, from that point on, I was like, I never want to, you know, have this experience again. So that motivated me. I came back in practice, and you know, I made sure everything was perfect. I wasn't happy if the ball barely went in or just kind of went over the upright. I wanted to be down the middle every time. Wanted to be sure of myself, and you know, I just concentrated extra hard to go on that little streak that I had.
I think where he's improved is he's become that more consistent guy that is going to hit it the same way every time, and I think he's worked hard to hone in his approach, how he approaches the ball, and to do it the consistent way every time to make it more of a consistent guy rather than just a powerful leg.
Just, you know, being able to block out everything from the outside, you know, the crowd noise, you know, a lot of the weather factors usually mess with a lot of kickers, but you know, just handling every kick the same, whether you're going out there for a 20-yard chip shot or, you know, you're hitting a 50-yard bomb, just, you know, stroke it, keep your head down, don't worry about it, and, you know, let the crowd tell you if it's good is usually a #1 rule.
Has been amazing. 11 made field goals of 40 yards or more. That leads the nation. He also leads the nation in made field goals 50 yards or more. Just a tremendous season. Now he's in the final 3 for this award. No Bull has ever gotten this close to a national award.
Oh, it's big time. You know, I know I always talk about our football team we want to be on a national spotlight, and I think that all starts with getting players in the national spotlight, and it's great to have someone there, and Marvin, he deserves it. You know, he went out and executed, and we always talk about going out and making them know your name, and Marvin, sure enough, went out this season and made the entire country know his name.
Well, he also hit another field goal in Orlando Friday night. We'll see that and the rest of the highlights when the Willie Taggart Show continues.
The magnificent fresh Florida grouper, a favorite that's always in season. First, the glaze. Fresh Florida orange juice and golden honey with a touch of Dijon mustard and soy sauce. Honey citrus glaze, meet the grouper. That's how easily Florida grouper becomes a delicious meal. Visit freshfromflorida.com for more mouth-watering recipes. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.
I've explored the darkest reaches of the jungle.
I sailed across 1,000 stormy seas.
I've tamed wild beasts. I've won the World Cup 3 times. I've walked the runways at Paris.
Wherever your dreams may take you, the right insurance company can help. Surgical, wise financial thinking for life.
People have always looked for ways to multiply their money.
It's a money tree.
Multiplier 3,000. It's totally gonna work.
Totally. That totally didn't work.
Okay, Money Bunny.
With the new 100 times the cash scratch-off game from the Florida Lottery, it's never been easier because you could instantly win 100 times your cash prize up to $5 million. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News and World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose, and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best, Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Friday night in Orlando, the Bulls and the Knights, for the first time since 2008, defenses in control early in this game. Coach, the Bulls got 3 of their 5 takeaways in this first half. The other half of the equation, though, is making those turnovers turn into points, and the Bulls were unable to do that in the first half.
Yeah, we did. You know, we missed out on a great opportunity, you know, against a really good football team in a tough environment. You know, when you get those opportunities, you got to take advantage of it, and that's part of our football team, learning how to do those things and closing games out when you have an opportunity to do it. You know, but again, I was really excited the way our guys kept fighting. You know, they kept fighting and came back and had a chance to win that ball game. And like I say, the ball just didn't bounce our way.
You're so young in the defensive secondary, but a couple of those young players came up with the interception. Godwin and Robbins making big plays.
It was good. I mean, again, the confidence that our guys played with in a tough environment was impressive. You know, and they went out with a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and like I said, with a lot of confidence. They believe that they can go out and play with those guys, and they did. You know, and it was good to see those young guys make plays.
Challenging road environment. It was nice to see the Bulls respond to that.
It was. You know, my guys, you know, they came out fired up, and I saw them just the look in their eyes pregame, and you knew they were ready to play. And they went out and like I said, they played very well. And again, it didn't go our way, but they played outstanding.
All right, Bulls and Knights about to tee it up. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Before a raucous UCF home crowd at Bright House Network Stadium in Orlando, the Bulls look to upset the favored American Athletic Conference leading Knights.
Straight drop, flares it out to the right side, caught by Johnson. The Bulls have him hemmed in, and he's going to be dumped, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up by USF. Kenneth Durden has the football. Marvin Kloss looking for his 10th field goal of 40 yards or more this season. Chabadi will hold at the 36. We'll call it a 46-yard attempt. It has the distance, and it is good. And here they go with a run to the left side. Again, it's a fumble, and the Bulls have fallen on it. Another turnover, and USF has the football at about the Bulls' 12-yard line. Wide receiver in motion going to the right, and they will run left, and the Bulls have this smelled out. Stand back is going to be dumped by Alkino Watson back at about the 10-yard line. And White to throw. Again, good protection, now steps up to the 40, and now he unloads, and it is caught at the 30-yard line of UCF. Andre Davis with a diving reception for a Bulls first down. This is a 42-yard attempt. It will be into the wind. Chabadi gets the hold down. Kloss gets the distance, and he hits it. Stand back is the running back. They fake to him. Julius Forte is chasing Bortles, and he got him back around the 30-yard line on second down and long. Lattimore threatens blitz, then drops back. They're going to screen it out, and it's picked off by the Bulls. They've got their third takeaway. It's Lamar Robbins, and he's down at the UCF 34-yard line. White has the football, looking, throws it. He's got a man open. It's caught, and that's a first down inside the 20-yard line. Chris Dunkley skips out of bounds at the UCF 16.
The half closed out with UCF hitting a field goal with just 6 seconds remaining. Even though the Bulls came up with 3 big first-half turnovers, they trailed the Knights at the half 13-6. We'll have second-half highlights and more when the Willie Taggart Show continues.
When you live in a natural gas home, you're doing more than living. You're warming hearts with their favorite meal. You're setting the stage for a great night of games. You're taking care of your family in ways they don't even realize. You're making your house a home with better amenities for you while fueling a better environment for them. People's Gas. We're delivering the natural choice more Floridians enjoy. Learn how to earn up to $1,750 in cashback allowances at peoplesgas.com/enjoy.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls get 200 yards, we'll give you a free Movieco movie ticket at Canes. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls get 200 yards of total offense at any home game, take it to Canes Furniture and get a free Movieco movie pass. That's right, 200 yards of Bulls offense means you score a Movieco movie ticket from Canes. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls get 200 total yards, we'll pay for your movie at Canes Furniture.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News and World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best. Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
That's a good pour. Frosty glass, perfect amount of foam.
Thanks, Coach.
How's your Bloody Mary?
Spicy.
Wings?
Always fresh, never frozen.
All right. Who's the primary on Spider 2Z Snag?
It's the fullback out of the backfield. If he gets jammed, I'm heading the flanker on a curl route.
You're good.
I know.
On to the second half in Orlando on Friday night, and the Bulls really got the offense going, starting with a pretty nifty end around. Chris Dunkley finds the end zone for the second consecutive game. Tell us about drawing that one up.
Well, I thought that was one of the first times this year where we had an opportunity to set the play up. You know, we was able to run the football, and in the second half where we got some really good runs, and we was able to set the reverse up. You know, usually you want to run them, but you don't want to run them unless you set them up, and it was a great opportunity for us in the red zone, and Chris did a good job maneuvering himself in there and staying in bounds to get the touchdown. But I thought Andre and the receivers did a great job too, holding on to the blocks.
Bulls got another rushing touchdown later in the half on a short run by Marcus Shaw. What was the difference in the second half as compared to the first half, getting the running game going?
Well, I think just being patient, you know, with it and continue to run it. You know, early in the game it wasn't working for us, and then we stuck with it. You know, we knew we were in the ball game still, so we didn't have to get away from it, and things started to open up, and our kids started to play with a lot more confidence, and they wanted to run the football a lot more, and things started to those holes started to open up a little more than what they were earlier, and it helped everyone. It helped Mike settle down, and it helped the passing game out as well.
Yeah, definitely balanced by some nice throws by White. He hit Andre Davis 7 times.
He did. I thought Mike did a good job once he settled down early in the game. Again, it was a tough environment. It was an environment he hadn't been a part of since he's been starting quarterback. So that was a big-time environment for him, but he settled down and really got our offense in a position to win that game.
211 yards of second-half offense for the Bulls. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Bulls received the second-half kickoff, but exchanged possessions and punts with UCF. Then Marcus Shaw hit a couple of big runs.
And here comes the handoff, and here's the first down and more. Marcus Shaw busts it outside 35-40 and is driven out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Bortles trying to throw for it. Here comes pressure. He fumbles the football. There's a scramble for it at the 28-yard line of UCF, and the Bulls have it. Davis is isolated wide right, one-on-one. End around. It's Chris Dunkley. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. White to throw, and a crossing pattern caught by Ruben Gonzalez. Makes a nifty move, breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 40-yard line of UCF with a first down. And he's back to throw on third down over the middle. It's caught. Sean Price breaks a tackle to the 10. He's inside the 5. Down at the UCF 2-yard line. First and goal, USF. High formation again, second and goal. The ball is just outside the 1. Here comes Shaw. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, USF. The Bulls take the lead, 19-16 with a kick coming. Bortles to throw. Pressure coming. He's sacked. Back at the 45-yard line. Tevin Mims got him. Luke Sager in on him after that. They'll place it on the 46. And he will throw on first down with pressure coming. Stands up. He's being chased. Dumps it off. And it's picked off by the Bulls. Nate Godwin at the 27-yard line. The Bulls have it. 23-20 UCF. White going to throw for it. Under pressure, dropping back. Now gets away, and he's going to dump it off, and it's caught at the 20. This is Marcus Shaw weaving his way upfield. He's going to get to the 37, and that's a first down for the Bulls. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw long downfield. It is caught inside the 45-yard line of UCF. Andre Davis for a first down with 1:55 to go.
USF drove all the way to the UCF 39-yard line on its final drive before the Knights intercepted Mike White's pass and returned the game-clinching interception to the Bulls' 22-yard line. That ended the game with the Knights on top in the I-4 corridor clash 23-20. The Bulls led time of possession in the game and held UCF to under 300 yards of total offense. Offensively, Andre Davis had 7 catches for 87 yards. Chris Dunkley scored his first career rushing TD, and Marcus Shaw scored his 3rd touchdown on the season. On defense, the Bulls recovered 3 fumbles by Lattimore, Forte, and Durden. USF had 8 tackles for loss and 3 sacks, and Nate Godwin and Lamar Robbins each had an interception. Marvin Kloss made his FBS leading 10th and 11th field goals of 40-plus yards with kicks of 46 and 42. Coming up next, we'll talk about the last game of the year against Rutgers and wrap up this year's edition of the Willie Taggart Show.
Share what you love about Florida.
Heads up! Now is your time to score at Camping World.
One-stop shopping for the best selection and floor plans of America's favorite RVs.
Stop watching from the sidelines and get record-breaking savings at the RV Tailgate Kickoff at Camping World. We have the largest dealer network in the country, which equals huge deals on brand new towable and motorized RVs starting from $99.95.
In Florida, with 13 locations across the state.
We're on your team. Don't miss the kickoff of great RV deals.
And visit CWFootballContest.com for your chance to win a free RV.
Ah, fresh Florida Gulf shrimp, spectacular. Sautéed in a splash of olive oil. Then added to perfectly cooked peppers, golden honey, soy sauce, and Florida orange juice. Next, a sprinkle of sesame seeds, and it's ready to serve. That's how easily Florida Gulf shrimp becomes a delicious meal. Visit freshfromflorida.com for more easy recipes. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.
I've explored the darkest reaches of the jungle.
I sailed across 1,000 stormy seas.
I've tamed wild beasts. I've won the World Cup 3 times. I've walked the runways at Paris.
Wherever your dreams may take you, the right insurance company can help. Surgical, wise financial thinking for life.
The Bulls fall to UCF 23-20 in Orlando. Now it's on to Rutgers. Let's look at our top players from that UCF game. Defensively, the freshman Nate Godwin. You could have picked a lot of guys in that defensive secondary, especially the young ones. Nate, though, with 6 tackles and an interception. Really strong game.
Yeah, I thought Nate played one of his better football games. He was fired up. I saw Nate and Johnny Ward on the sideline. You talking about guys excited. You know, I just walked by and overheard those guys talking about making plays the next time they go out. And that was exciting to see, and sure enough, it went out and he made a play for us that helped our football team.
Good sign for the future for the Bulls offensively. Andre Davis, 7 catches. He now has 721 receiving yards this year. That's an all-time USF record.
It's good. I think what we all seeing now is Andre is getting a lot more comfortable with our offense. And you watch over the last few weeks, he's been coming along and been making the plays that we all know he's capable of making for, and I think it's because he's so much more comfortable with what we're doing.
All right, next week, a little cold weather football on Saturday night on the road against Rutgers. This is always a battle against the Scarlet Knights. They've got a lot to play for. They need a win for bowl eligibility, and a lot for USF to play for as well, trying to set that tone for the 2014 season.
Oh, no doubt. No, we don't know about what they're playing for, but we know what we're playing for. We're trying to get a W, you know, to send the seniors out with a win, and for our underclassmen to go in the offseason with a W. You know, that's important that we go up and do that. And we don't talk about cold weather down here. You know, it's a hot state. You know, we got to talk about heat when we're going up there. But it'll be fun. We'll be excited, and our guys will be ready to play.
Saturday night, 7:30 on the road. The Bulls finished the 2013 season against Rutgers. And, Coach, we just finished the 2013 Willie Taggart Show. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
See you next fall right here on the Willie Taggart Show.
The Willie Taggart Show has been brought to you by Kane's Furniture. Quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. And by Camping World. Camping World in Good Sam, your one-stop shopping for everything RV. By Hooters. Stop by any Tampa Bay area Hooters for your Hooters Rooters USF buttons. Hooters, delightfully tacky yet unrefined. By Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care. By Sagicor. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida. By Tico People's Gas. And delivered by UPS. Let UPS put the power of logistics to work for you. This has been a presentation of IMG College, America's home for college sports.